What's up, everybody? Welcome to the PixelPlay Sidequest, your bonus content here on YouTube. My name is Adam, aka CS Radical, joined as always Chris, aka Jin and Chris. And the hatred of PlayStation continues because it's box art time again. And we're doing, we're going from the lesser known Sega Master System to the even lesser known Turbografx-16 because why the fuck not? Now, Chris, tell me, riddle me this. Have you ever seen one, let alone played on one?
No, I only remember the advertisements in like catalogs back then when I'd be looking for different systems and there would just be some TurboGrafx games on sale and I'd be like, what? I know what it is, but why?
Cool. So we're on the same page. Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's all I actually need to know. So we are coming up with a top 5, a definitive top 5 of box art on the Turbografx. Now, keep in mind, as we always do on this show, it is a best of our combined list. So we are going to start from the bottom, work our way up. If you pick something at 5th, it gets 1 point. You pick something at number 1 at the end, and it gets 5 points. And we add them all up together and see if the coin toss is necessary. I'm going to try. I hope that I have all of the images that I'm going to need for this. Now, I'm not convinced that I have everything because I don't know what existed for these things, but we'll find out. But I will try to get as much in there for people so you guys can see just the absolute majesty that is the Turbografx. So I'm going to start us off with, I don't know, this is going to be a random one, but and probably will make the list, but that's going to be most of these. If we have any matches, you know, it'll definitely be solely on design purposes at this juncture. And that is sidearms.
I did not have sidearms. I do think I remember seeing that one, though.
I mean, look, it's just a guy in some crazy fucking armor in space who clearly can breathe in no atmosphere. So that's cool. That's about all I got to say about that. All right, Chris, now we got one thing off the board. What do you got?
So from my number, I'm not gonna lie. All of these are random. Like none of these have nostalgia to me. None of them I've seen before.
There is one that is actually
today.
Legit in my list, and that's it.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I have none. So everything I saw pretty much for the first time today, but that means I could base it purely on the box art, which is great. So my number 5 is Bravo Man.
Okay, yeah. It's kind of got a bit of Stretch Armstrong vibes here.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I can't see on my screen here.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not my fault that I didn't do the thing. Okay, that means I also got to go get a picture of side arms for people again. But go on. Tell me what you like about it.
Yeah, so Bravo Man. What the hell is happening here? I don't know, but it looks fantastic. There's something about it that is ridiculous, but also like makes me want to try it. You know what I mean? I don't think I would have spent a lot of money on trying it, but at a time like now where I could probably try this at a much more reasonable price, yeah, I think I would maybe want to give whatever this game is. Obviously Bravo Man can punch. His arm seems to be able to stretch. I don't know. I mean,
that sure looks like a game from that era, doesn't it? It's
yes.
like, what does he do? He punches stuff with his long arm. That's about all we got.
Yeah, and the evil guy's mustache is pretty cool. So, I don't know.
Well,
yeah. But also your sidearms game, that actually looks pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. I think I remember seeing that one. I was looking through everything, but that's a pretty sick cover with like that fog effect and stuff.
It honestly looks more like a heavy metal cover than anything else. It honestly, if you just made the guy a zombie, that looks like an Iron Maiden cover.
Yeah, 100%. 100% that looks Iron Maiden.
But anyways, neither of those are going to be on the list. Shocking that we picked a bunch of random games here. Oh no, what are we going to do? Woe is us. Anyways, so my number 4, as I go and pull up the image on this one, is another completely random title that I have never heard of before, and I assume that will be 90% of what we ever see on this console, but it is called Kadash.
Oh, that was my number 3.
Sick, we got a match. All right, we've already made some progress.
Yeah, this cover is sick. Like I don't
That's
know
a
what's going on. I can
cover
kind of
if
tell
I ever saw it.
Yeah, it definitely is giving like Gauntlet, Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of stuff. But yeah, the art, like the I'm assuming hand drawn art, so good. Like, oh, just so good.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it here for now because I mean it's gonna at minimum it's gonna have to do a toss up with our with two number ones. So we'll keep it here for now, but it's definitely gonna be making the list at this point, it looks like. But what was your number four?
Mine was like less fun than this, obviously, since this was my number three. It was called Gunboat.
Games back
Even
in those
just the
days,
name may
they
have
just
been,
didn't
had
make them the
a
same,
part.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah. But I actually just kind of liked this cover. Like I'm assuming it's kind of like an on-rail shooter or something like that, but you're in a boat. I don't know. I kind of just loved the cover. Gave a bit of a like a Vietnam kind of vibe to it. I assume this is a prequel to Call of Duty Black Ops. That's all I
I
can
was
think.
about to
I don't
say,
know.
I'm like, where's the CCR music in the background on this?
Yeah. Yeah, I just liked the cover. So, I mean, it's simple. There's nothing really to write home here. That's why it's in my number 4 spot. But it actually does seem kind of action packed and made me interested in what this game would have been. So, yeah.
Well, we'll see where that turns out, although it might not make it now. So your number three was Kadash, right?
Yes, that was my number 3.
Okay, so I got to do my number three, and then we're going right to two. Okay, so my number three, and this is solely just off of the fact that it honestly looks a lot like, a pretty standard anime cover to me, and it just kind of resonated because I did like the art style. Is a game called Buster Brothers.
I almost chose that. I liked that one a lot. Yeah, it's the old school anime look. It gave like 80s Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it really did. It like honestly, it looks like Goku and Bulma right there, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's a guy because you assume because it's Buster Brothers, but they kind of have the same whimsy to them. So yeah, that's one that I ended up picking just on that basis.
Yeah, I like that one. I didn't choose that one, but I did see it and I really thought it was a cool cover.
Theoretically, it should make it unless we have some matches. So I will set that up as such. Okay, I know it's looking a little bit stretchy, but it's not my fault. Anyways, so that means I got to skip right to my number two then.
Yeah.
So give me
What
one
you
sec.
got?
I'm actually going to be surprised if he didn't pick this one because I think this is one of the better ones, and it also shares a name with things that you like to talk about a lot on the show, and that's Dino Force.
That's my number 2.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so there's a pretty good shot that's going to be our number one because that now is 8 points, and unless we match on our number ones, we are kind of not. But yeah, sick fucking cover.
It's so cool. I saw it and I loved it like right away. And I was ready to pick it. And I'm like, you know what? This cover is so good. It's action packed. It's like interesting because it's not just like a standard drawing of a plane or something, right? Like it's some crazy cool jets that are very unique and everything.
Mm.
And then I saw the name and I'm like, that just solidified that this is fantastic. And I need this in my life.
All right, Chris. Well, I haven't given you the chance to say anything for a while, so you're going to decide the fate of Mr. Gunboat over here.
Okay.
What's your number one? Because if we match, then we obviously just have our list dealt with. But if we don't match, we have a fight for number two now because Kadash would move to, or no,
Number
Dino
4.
Force would move to number one, and then we would have to deal with whatever else. So what's your number one here?
Yeah. My number 1 actually is kind of along the same lines of Kadash. There was one Dungeons and Dragons Order of the Griffin. And I just loved that cover. I saw it and I was like, whoa, that is like this Kadash cover, but just like really, really, really cool, great artwork. Obviously, Dungeons and Dragons, like officially licensed, it seemed. At least it had it in the name, so I assume it is. But yeah, Order of the Griffin. Very, 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 very cool cover.
I did not have this one in my notes, but okay, now I need to do some rearranging here. So you are going to have to go here. We now have our official number one, which means we are just having a roll for second and third.
Second and third.
Okay, so now that I've got Order of the Griffin here, yeah, I'm surprised this one didn't show up. I figured this one would be on there, but nope, it is not in my folder of pre-established picks. So you know what? This game isn't that important after all. Just by that logic. Look, I didn't make the rules up.
That's true. That is true. Even though 100% you invented this entire process.
Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, I just love it. It's very similar to the Kadash artwork. Very D&D style. Obviously, it's an official one. But it's just got like a cool dragon-looking Hydra creature. Obviously the different characters and all that kind of stuff. Just really, really hit for me, especially. I'm a D&D fan and stuff like that. So yeah, that just really, really hit for me.
I've never known that to be something that you're really into. At no point have I ever gotten any hint from you that you're a D&D nerd.
Yeah,
All right, well, it's time to leave it up to fate with the coin flip because my number one is Ease Book 1 and 2.
very nice.
Now, the reason for this is quite honestly not even biased. It's not even an Ease thing because I am a bit of a JRPG guy, but like, honestly, I took one look at this thing and immediately just looked like a fucking rainbow album cover and it just wouldn't leave my head.
Yes.
Like, Ronnie James Dio is singing this song right now.
That's true. Yeah, that one looks like a really, really nice, like also like a popular novel cover or something. If it was like a really popular novel series, like
Yeah,
that's
like
that
if
kind
you
of vibe
take
I
that
get from
logo
that.
away and throw a rainbow cover on it, like with that fucking castle on the mountain with the rainbow in the back, like literally.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Yeah,
All right,
100%.
all right, coin flip it is. Heads it's Dio, tails it's D&D. And thank God, Dio is God and wins.
This is a really good list. I'm looking at these because, like, again, you and I know TurboGrafx in our nostalgia playbook here. But looking at these covers, like, it had some sick box art covers on this system.
For sure. It's very hidden in what it actually has.
Yeah.
Is it gonna fit? Is it gonna fit? Nope, we're gonna have to go like this. Too bad. Not changing text. But yeah, that's actually a really good set of covers, all things considered. I mean, obviously, Buster Bros is kind of the odd one out, but it has that anime style to it, so it's
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
in a
yeah.
league of its own. Whereas we definitely went with a theme for most of them, like that very much Dungeons and Dragons or fantasy, castles kind of stuff between 2 and 4, and then Dino Force is just like it pops. Holy fuck,
Oh
that
my
thing
God. Yeah.
pops.
Yeah. I put it as my number 2, but God, like, it being in number 1 does not upset me. Like,
No,
it is such a nice cover.
like the color palette just kind of screams everything. So
Yeah, very much. Very much. God, this is such a cool. So I haven't played. I mean, E's book 1 and 2. I actually have that on Steam, but everything else, I don't think I have even seen these before, and I might seek them out. Like these box arts are actually interesting me that much that I might go seek these out. I'm not gonna lie.
all right, well, we got some time, so I'm gonna since it's only not even 15 minutes, and I'm actually going to take some time to look at some fun ones that I found along the way. So I'll just kind of pop them up here. First one is this Bomberman cover is kind of fucking random.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think they'd played Bomberman yet because he'd already
It's
had
almost
box
like
art.
it's not as bad as that Mega Man cover that we got here in the States, but
I
it's
don't know.
up there.
That's just a real guy's face inside. Like now, I feel bad playing Bomberman. This is actually people like murdering each other. This isn't just a cute
There is
character
another
that comes
Bomberman
back.
cover too, which is even funnier. There's another game where they kind of got the vibe right.
Yeah, yeah. They did. They put it back, but God, it's so funny.
Sticking on the anime side here, there's a game called Cotton Fantastic Night Dreams.
Yes, I saw that one. I saw that
It
one.
almost made it, but I ended up going with Buster Brothers instead because I'm like, I do like the Dragon Ball whimsy more than this. But this is
Yes.
still a really good old school anime cover.
Yeah, that is a nice old school anime cover for sure.
Let's see. Another one that almost made my list, but ended up losing to other stuff. Dino Force is one of the reasons this got kicked out, was Dead Moon.
Well, that's actually a pretty cool one.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's interesting. There's so much like there's a city, but like in a dome over water, but also a giant skeleton hand. Interesting.
This is only complete bias, but I didn't know the Legends of Heroes kept on this long. This isn't part of the Trail series, but this is part of Falcom's stuff.
Wow. Right, I guess they got their start on this system. Because that's ease in this. Wow. Well, now you got to look this up. Now you got to play
Right?
that.
This is another anime one, the Dynastic
Yes.
Hero.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool.
But this was a really creepy one. Exile 2. This one was fucking weird.
Oh, yeah, I saw that and I had to skip it. I was like, nope, I am not looking at that any
What do
longer.
you mean it's fine?
It's the death wall from Final Fantasy IV, but like actually terrifying.
I don't know what's with the DuckTales font on this one, but Impossible or Indiana
Oh, yeah.
Jones, I guess.
Yeah,
Bit of both.
yeah. That's
There's
a nice one.
also It Came from the Desert.
Yes, I saw that one. Actually, that was in my number 6 spot.
I think that's my favorite thing about some of these, just some of the really weird shit.
Yeah, they were willing to make some games that are just weird.
Now going from like really good anime covers to something that looks like it also could have been drawn yesterday. Mysterious
Oh,
Song.
yes, I saw that one too. That felt like fan art to me. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
I was
know.
looking at that one being like, this is very out of place
Mhm.
in many ways at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I could not figure out what it looked like to me, and I still can't. It looks like, honestly, it looks like a webcomic.
Yeah, it does. It does. Or something
Oh yeah,
somebody would be drawing in the cafeteria at school.
more anime.
Yep,
Shockman.
yep, I saw that one. That was pretty cool.
I don't even know how to explain this one. Silent Debuggers.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
I don't even know what we're looking at.
No, me neither. It has hands, but I don't know. Wow.
Yeah, no, I tried. I looked at this a bunch of times. I'm like, I can't even explain it, so I can't even put this on the list.
No.
Here's an old classic, Splatterhouse, the
Oh,
one game that
Splatterhouse.
most of us probably remember
Yep,
if
yep,
you're from that age.
yep, for sure.
As I'm just going through, that might have been the last. Actually, no, I'll put in the Valis covers that were on here too, because they definitely give me the kind of like 80s metal vibes too. So
Yeah,
there's Valis 2, and really hair metal vibes is Valis 3.
that is
Or
very, very, very much.
not hair metal, like prog metal.
Mm-hmm. Slash Madonna.
And then this kind of gave me Golden Axe vibes, the other E's from that series, which is E's 3.
That is I
Bit of
went
Dragon
through
Quest,
these.
bit of Golden
Yeah,
Axe.
yeah. That's the Golden Axe guy with the dragon from Dragon Quest right on.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's the last one I pulled. Those are all the interesting ones that I just kind of scrolled through.
Nice. Yeah, the only other one I saw was Darkwing Duck actually stuck with me a bit.
Oh yeah,
And the
very
reason
minimalist.
it's very minimalist, but it was actually like using the cover like as if like he's actually at the edge of the box art and like, hiding and stuff like that. I
And
thought that was
also
actually a
something
pretty
happened to his
cool.
fucking face.
Yes, something. But yeah, like it was an interesting way of using the box cover or the box art. Like it's actually like he's at the edge of it, like, well, there's a guy around the corner, but you wouldn't be able to see him because it's not on the box art. That one
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I thought was pretty interesting. Also, as a Disney fan, it kind of stuck out too.
Were there any other ones that you had?
No, that was the only other one that you hadn't also brought up already.
Perfect. All right, well, then we know the only one else that's important, and it's an in joke for us and our friends, is good old John Madden.
Yeah, I saw that. And it's not even a good cover. Like it's literally just
Now,
him.
and
It's
some
horrible.
gameplay in the background.
Yeah, like no.
But other than that, that is our list, which honestly, so I don't think this will do damage when we do our end of the year one in terms of all of our number ones, but like Dino Force could be a bit of a sleeper.
I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite set of box art we've even seen yet. Like obviously NES has a lot of classic stuff, but I guess like at this point, art was able to be pushed a little bit further on actual box art, or maybe just because TurboGrafx was going for a slightly more adult crowd. But this might be my favorite box art we've shown so far
Yeah,
in
so
this
far
series.
between the NES and the Master System, this is
Yeah.
easily my favorite top 5 that we've done so far on this list. So
Yeah. And I love all 5 of these. It's not like one of them I'm like, that one doesn't really fit, but the other 4 are fine. Like all 5 of these are fantastic. Yeah.
now the real question will be how long does that last? I mean, the next one is the Genesis, so
Yeah.
Actually, I think it might be able to make it through the Genesis. I think it might actually last until we get to the Super Nintendo, because we still
Yeah.
have, after this, we'll have the Genesis, the Game Boy, and the Game Gear.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think there's a good shot that this thing makes it for a few more before we get to the Super Nintendo, and then all bets are off, because we know where that's going to go.
Yeah, after, yeah. Because
Like,
Genesis
between
had some
Chrono
good countries.
Trigger, fucking Donkey Kong, Mario, Super Mario RPG, like, there's so much. And that's not even counting,
There's so
like,
much.
hidden gems that I don't even know about yet that I'm going to be researching, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But
So,
that, I think, is going to do it. So Turbografx is done. There's our top 5. Hey, y'all watching here on YouTube, let us know in the comments. What did we miss? Do you think the order's wrong? Is there some? I'm sure some of you guys are going to be like, why isn't the bikini lady on there? I know, I did like that picture a lot too, but like I did have to be honest with myself. I did like the Dragon Ball whimsiness of Buster Bros instead.
yes.
But obviously, you guys know the drill here too on YouTube. Like and subscribe. You got the link tree there in the description as well, which has the link to our Discord, all our socials, all that fine stuff. And like I said, we'll see you on the next one when, unless we end up finding a new topic, just kind of put in between it. Next one will be the Sega Genesis. So we're right back from the Master System and moving into the Genesis. That means Sonic finally gets to have some time.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean actual time. Not us jokingly putting like alternate covers on there. But yeah, that's going to do, guys. So we'll see you on the next one. So take care and bye-bye for now.